This video is about how to start drop shipping with no money. How to drop ship with no money in 2017, 2018. How to start a drop shipping business with no money. How to start a drop shipping business with little money. You know, can I start a drop shipping business with little or no money? Drop shipping for beginners, drop shipping step by step. Okay, let's get into drop shipping. You didn't know? Well, here we go. Like and subscribe. So you want to know about drop shipping, what drop shipping is. Drop shipping is when you're selling things that aren't yours, that you don't have to keep inventory on, okay? You don't have to worry about returns, you don't have to worry about anything. What you're doing is you're advertising other people's stuff, and when the customer buys it from you, you turn around, buy it from the vendor, the original vendor, and have the original vendor ship it direct to your customer, okay? So, I mean, the way I did it, the way I do it, the way I've done it, I use Amazon and eBay. There's a bunch of ways to do it. They got Shopify stores and other websites, and get a website and put stuff on, create an online store. You know, eBay, you can become an eBay member, and you can do this without having, you know, without worrying about driving traffic. You know, eBay will drive its own traffic, okay? If you have an item on eBay for sale, you know, with the right words and the title, you know, it'll come up, and, you know, you don't have to worry about that. So, in a nutshell, what I would do is I would go to, let's say, Amazon. You can go to Walmart, you can even go to eBay. You can go to eBay and post stuff on eBay from eBay. But anyway, let's just say we're going to Amazon, right? So we go to Amazon and we're looking for something, an item that will preferably ship for free, okay? Because that's a big plus. And that you think you could sell it for more than what they're selling it for. So, like, let's say they have it on there for $19.99. You want to sell it for $30, $35. Okay. So, what you do is you take a screenshot of the Amazon product, okay, and you go onto your eBay account and you create an ad. You can even copy the description right from Amazon if you want to, and put it right in your eBay. And when someone buys it from eBay, now there's ways to make sure that the product that you're looking at, you got to go to eBay and take the product that you think is that you could sell for more on Amazon, you know, more than Amazon is selling. So, but you got to go back to eBay and type that in a search and see what comes up. Okay, because you don't want to have an item that no one is looking for. So you go and you look and you see, and you decide whether that's a popular product, and so that you'll get hits on your thing. And don't worry about the price on eBay, because it doesn't really matter. People buy things. Your thing will come up, your ad will come up, your eBay post will come up, and, you know, people will definitely, you know, click on it. And you know, got to be around the same prices. You can't ask $50 for a $20 thing, but, you know, you can get away with it. You know, believe me. Look for things that are on sale, okay, that you know are going to go up in like 2 weeks or a month, and they're only on sale for a limited amount of time, and you're going to have to take that ad down off eBay when the sale is over. But, you know, a lot of times, you know, you can get something that way. And so you would go, when the person buys from eBay, okay, they buy it from your eBay. They go on, they click, and they purchase, okay, and it goes right to your PayPal, right? So it goes to your PayPal, but not yet. It doesn't go right. You know, a lot of these guys were like, you know, do it for no money down, do it for no money down. All right, the joke of it is, yeah, you can do it for no money down if you have credit, because you're going to have to, you know, eBay will not release the money. eBay will hold the money until the buyer, or you put in your tracking number when it's marked as delivered. When it's marked as delivered, then eBay will release your money. So it's not right away. So you're going to have to lay out some money. So, it's not no money down. It's not, doing it for free. It does cost whatever the price is of the item you're putting up there. Okay. Now, you're looking for an item. You put one item up one day. Every day you're looking for an item. You find a good one. So let's say like in a month, you probably have 4 items if you find, one a week, let's say. Because you're not going to just throw anything up there. You don't want to throw, because, you're just not going to throw anything that's not going to sell. You got to be very, very, particular on which ones sell, which ones don't. And when you're on the eBay and if it's not selling, then you got to take it off and try something else. You don't want to leave an ad out there that's not working, right? You want to take that off. So, you can go to Amazon, like I said. You can go to Walmart, like I said. Any box store, that has a website, Target, all of those big box stores, wherever you are, there are different ones, or Costco, BJ, whatever the one is by you, okay? And you got to take care of it, because what happens a lot of times is the price will change, all right? And if you're not keeping an eye on it, it's another thing that when you're looking at these courses for drop shipping, they don't tell you these kind of little things where, you got to keep an eye on your Amazon, your product on Amazon. Let's say it's $19.99 this week, and you've got it for $30, but now all of a sudden they decided to shoot it up to $29.99, right? It's not on sale. You didn't know it was on sale or whatever. For whatever reason, the price goes up. So now, if you're not paying attention, now it's going to cost you money, okay? The other thing you got to worry about that they don't tell you is returns, because eBay will has a no questions asked refund policy. So don't go running and spending that money right away. Make sure that a couple of days have passed, that the person isn't going to return it. I think they have 30 days to return it. So, you're going to have to do that. But this is something you build slowly. This isn't something that you're going to start drop shipping today and be working from home, quit your job, and be making money. Definitely can make money, definitely. But if you start rushing and throwing every little product out there, you got to do your research, make sure you got good products, make sure that they're popular, and make sure that the price range is in there, and make sure that it's free shipping, because shipping will kill you. All right, shipping will kill you. You want to have free shipping if you can and get away with it. For me, Amazon Prime, because I was mostly using Amazon. Anything over $25 is shipping free, and that's a big deal. Okay, because shipping could really cut into your profits and what you can offer to sell something. Because if somebody is got the same thing as you for $19.99, same product, same offer, but they're charging shipping and you're not, people are going to buy from you. Okay, so that's a trick. Okay, so that's one little trick for the drop shipping. We'll probably talk a little bit more. So if you want to start with as little money as possible, okay, with no money even, you have to have your first product, whatever you choose. However much money you have to start with, that's your budget on what your first item is. So if you have $50 or $100, that's how much what you're buying from Amazon. That's your limit, because that's how much you can extend yourself in layout. So you're looking for an item for that price, what you have cash on hand to start your business, okay? And every day you're looking for those products. You put 1 or 2 a week on eBay. Make sure on your ads on eBay you put down that you're only going to ship to the continental United States. Continental United States, not all United States, okay? That's to do with free shipping. Okay, you're also going to put down that you have no questions asked return policy, because that's going to look good for you, and it's going to make people want to, click on you and buy from you. They want to buy from you. Okay, that's what you're trying to get at. So one of the ways you can do that also is you can change your eBay name and make it sound something like Church Lady. Church Lady 101 or something like that, and this way somebody will say, oh, that's the church lady, we can trust her, she sounds trustworthy, don't put you know, Joe Guido from Brooklyn, you know, and I got myself a waste management business. Now, you know, you got to sound reputable. So, you know, give yourself a name that would sound reputable, sound trustworthy, and put it up for your eBay name. You can change your eBay name. So if you already have an eBay account, don't worry about it. You can change your eBay name. So you change your eBay name to something trustworthy. So, and hopefully you got no strikes against your eBay account. You know, you got a good selling account, because that's all it goes to when people want to buy from you. All right. So, you know, you put down in your ad that you have, you know, no questions asked. Return policy. Look up eBay's return policy. Put it, the same policy. That's what you're going to put in your eBay post. Okay, the same policy eBay says, which is basically unlimited. I think for 30 days, no questions asked. They'll take anything back. So that's what you put. You know, that's what you got to do anyway. So you might as well advertise it as a plus. You know, other people aren't advertising that, so, you know, because they're not going to advertise it because they don't want to honor it. They don't even want you to know that you can return anything, and they just want to keep the money. So you're going to sound more reputable, okay, by saying, you know, 30 days, no questions asked, guarantee, money back guarantee, whatever. They ship it back, blah. All right? Continental United States, I already said. Okay, so now you got how much you got. Okay, let's say you're starting with $50. So you're looking online on Amazon. We're going to do Amazon. So we're looking on Amazon for an item for $50, ships for free, and it will, because it's over the 25. So it's going to ship for free. And you cut and paste, and you bring it over to your eBay account. You put it in there for, if let's say it's a $50 item, you've got to go on eBay and look for that item and see what it's selling for. You'll see it's crazy. There'll be like $30 difference in the prices. So you don't have to worry about being, you know, on the low end or the high end. You know, being on the high end doesn't necessarily mean you're not going to get any sales. It's just it's kind of weird, because when people search things in eBay, the search engine, you could come up number 3, they could come up, you know, it's not the same all the time. It can come up different. So like they could search the same thing 3 times and get 3 different, you know, queries on the page. So so don't worry about price, but you got to be in somewhere in there. Okay, so you want to be in there somewhere that you still want to make some money. You want to make 10%, a little bit more than 10%, 20%. You know, figure it out what you want to make. Okay, I like to make $10 on a sale. So I'll try and say, if I can bump it up $10, that makes me happy. That's my happy threshold. You might have something different. You can go high ticket items, and you could jack it up. Who knows how much? You know, it could be. So, you know, but you have to do your research. You have to understand. You know, this is not an easy business. This is not something you're going to start. Okay, and it's going to just take off and you're going to be able to sit back and do nothing, because that's not going to happen. You're going to work. You might have to hire, if you don't want to work, you could hire people to do the work for you. And that's what people don't say when they say it's passive income. You know, you're hiring people you're to do the things that the stuff that you're doing now, and you're starting out with no money, you're going to end up hiring somebody to do for you, so you don't have to work. All right? So that's what it's going to have to be. So you put it on eBay for the $10 more, with the free shipping. You jazz up the ad nice good, and when somebody buys it from you, like I said before, eBay is going to hold the money until it's marked as delivered. Okay, whether you put in your tracking number, which I recommend you do, you put your tracking number in, and you know, that's all. It comes up, you know, you'll get an email, and they'll put your tracking number in, and as soon as the delivery guy in his computer it's signed off and marked delivered, it's marked delivered at eBay. eBay releases the money to PayPal or however, and you get paid. Okay, but you had to have bought the item and shipped the item. Okay, so a lot of people turn around and tell you no money down, no money down. So I'm telling you, you have to start with a little something. So hopefully now you've made $10, so now you have $60. So now you're looking for either 2 $30 items or a $60 item. okay, and now you're putting, and you're also keeping your other item, and you're hoping that you're only getting 1 or 2 sales at a time, because you can't handle right now. If you got 10 sales, they would have to wait, or you'd have to figure out a way to finance it, right? People have credit cards, they can finance a little bit, okay, but then, you know, some people don't want to lay it out because it's part of family expenses, and you know, don't feel comfortable laying it out. So even though that you're laying out money that's being held and going to be released as soon as the items are delivered, all right? So anyway, drop shipping is not something that's very simple. It's not hard to do, but it's not simple. You got to stay on top of it. You got to stay on top of your ads. You got to make sure that, you know, the prices stay the same, that they're not going up, you know, and cutting into your profit margin, okay? You got to always watch the shipping and returns. Like I said, they have the return policy. Somebody can return something that happened to me when I was first starting out, and I used the money. I rolled the money back over into another product, and in the meantime, something got returned, and I had to return the money. So it was a mess. Okay, so you got to start slow and build, and you just keep putting the money back in. You're not looking to take money out. You're going to be putting a lot of work into this thing, okay, and building it up. You know, people that are saying, "Oh, quit your job, quit your job." Give it time. Yeah, you might be able to quit your job, but you'll be working home. You'll be working. Okay? You're not going to quit your job and go sit on the beach unless you're hiring other people to do the work for you. All right? So, in a nutshell, what else can we talk about? And by the way, like and subscribe. Share this video with somebody. Share it with somebody that you think that wants to work from home. Maybe you know somebody's having a baby, he's going to be home for a couple of months. They can start something that's perfect for them. You know, or the father's going to be on paternity leave. You know, paternity from work. He's going to be home for a couple of weeks. You know, perfect to start. A little side income. You know, you got time to devote to it. You know, like and subscribe, share, and stay tuned for more videos. Okay. So, drop shipping, you can make money from home. You can work from home. All right, but don't quit your job today. It's not something, you know. You can get information from other people online, and become part of their systems with software and scraping and all of this stuff that maybe is very useful if you want to, you know, be this big huge business. But you know, you think you're going to do that right from the beginning? You think you're going to jump out of the gate and not know a thing, and know all about these systems that they're shoving down your throat for monthly fees and upgrades and all this? You know, by all means do it. But you know, you take the information and do it at what you will. But you're paying them money every month for stuff that you may not be using yet. Okay, so what I suggest to you is start small, figure it out, learn how to do it, and then search out the software to improve what you have already built. Okay, don't go off in the beginning, because you're going to be overwhelmed and you're not going to be able to figure it all out, and you're going to not make money, and you're going to be frustrated. You're going to be laying out money, and it's not going to be coming back in as much, and you're not going to be able to justify it. You're going to give up. Okay, so do it slowly. Okay, 1 or 2 things at a time. You know, every day try and post 1 item if you can do that. Okay, and then figure at the end of the week on Sunday, go through your orders and get rid of stuff that you think isn't selling. Okay, my head can block that, so there it is. So, okay, you can eventually hire a virtual assistant to sign into your emails, read your emails, you know, take your orders and cut and paste people's addresses, you know, and you pay them. They could be in the Philippines or India, who the hell knows, that working pennies per hour, and you know, it's really you can get to that point where and so then it's somewhat automated. Okay, but you need to get your hands dirty. You need to know how everything works. You need to, you know, before you can teach a virtual assistant to take over and give them access to your emails, you got to know what the hell you're doing. So the only way you're going to know how to do it is to do it. All right, so I suggest, and you're going to come across problems, you're going to come across snags, little obstacles along the way. Maybe a return will happen and it'll screw you up, and the return will go to the wrong address because you didn't put something in right or whatever, or you forgot to put gift. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but if you don't want the receipt to go to the person, you mark down that it's a gift, and then they won't get an itemized receipt with the price on it. All right. But I suggest that you think about staying small, one item a day, and as it builds up, get yourself an eBay store. It's probably cheaper in the long run for an eBay store, but that's up to you. Start small, learn, get 1 or 2 sales here. You're not going to quit your job. Don't be thinking, about quitting your job right off the bat. All right, learn, take a little bit at a time, and just figure it out. I mean, that's what I can tell you, and what I tell you for sure is that it works. It's legal. You can do it. It's called arbitrage, where you're selling other people's stuff, and people are going to tell you it's not legal or it's against policy. Amazon is fine with it. They talk about copyrighted images. They're talking about Amazon images. They're talking about products that they sell, like the Amazon Echo or Amazon Kindle, or like if you're selling something like that, they don't want you cutting and pasting their photos. Okay, they're not talking about every photo on Amazon. Okay, eBay, same thing. They want to sell, and as long as the customers aren't complaining. Okay, if you don't have complaints, if you're handling your customer service properly, and customer service is number one important. Lose money. I will say it again. Lose money to keep a good customer. Losing money is better than a bad review. Okay, because a bad review stays on there forever, and that bad review is going to keep people from buying from you. So it's worth the cost of whatever it takes to satisfy somebody, to make them happy. All right, so a couple of tips, a couple of more things. I'm looking into creating a more in-depth drop shipping program. Not a program, but just a guideline. I call it a guideline, where I'm not looking for much. I'm not looking for multi-level marketing, monthly fees to be your guru and everything like that. So I mean, I'll just tell you what I know, and you can take what I know and figure it out for yourself. If what I know helps you figure it out, so that it works for you, then that's what I'm trying to do. So, all right, talk to you